Aircraft carriers are more than just runways in the sea. They're like moving headquarters and symbols of strength. These incredible ships, crafted as the pinnacle of the U.S. Navy, are home to skilled sailors, always prepared for any mission that comes their way. However, can these carriers effectively defend themselves against the emerging threats posed by China and Russia? The electromagnetic railgun might give the United States the upper hand in battle. But would that be enough? Make sure to watch until the end to find that out. Here are the scary techniques U.S. aircraft carriers use when under attack. Aircraft carriers face constant dangers when sailing in open waters, such as the risk of being targeted by ballistic or cruise missiles. There is also the possibility of encountering tethered mines or torpedoes unexpectedly. Moreover, China has been observed using full-scale replicas of U.S. aircraft carriers as targets in the Taklamakan Desert in northwestern China. This highlights the potential effectiveness of Chinese hypersonic missiles against American naval forces. To counter these threats, U.S. naval forces introduced robust strategies to cope with each potential attack. Let's start with the missile defense capabilities. U.S. aircraft carriers are equipped with either 2 or 3 RIM-7 Sea Sparrow or RIM-162 Evolved Sea Sparrow Missile Mark 29 launchers. These launchers are specifically designed to counter both airborne threats and incoming anti-ship missiles. Additionally, a formidable line of defense comes in the form of the 20mm Phalanx close-in weapon system. Mounted on the carrier, these cutting-edge systems provide a last line of defense, intercepting and destroying incoming threats with remarkable accuracy. The USS Ronald Reagan, along with the USS Nimitz and USS George Washington, possesses the Mark 49 missile launchers. These systems are armed with rolling airframe missiles, further enhancing their defensive capabilities. The remaining carriers are set to receive these systems during their refueling and complex overhaul. To fortify critical areas, such as vital spaces, the carriers from USS Theodore Roosevelt onwards are constructed with 2.5-inch Kevlar armor. Even earlier carriers like the Nimitz, Dwight D. Eisenhower, and Carl Vinson have been retrofitted with this advanced armor. This reinforcement greatly enhances their resilience against potential threats. 4 SRBOC launchers play a vital role in this defense strategy. These launchers deploy infrared flares and chaff to confuse and disrupt the sensors of incoming missiles. But before we delve into more devastating techniques, please subscribe to our channel to learn more about Navy life. In 2013, the U.S. Navy showcased a groundbreaking innovation known as the Surface Ship Torpedo Defense System, or SSTDS. This system combines advanced detection capabilities with an ingenious countermeasure. Providing a formidable defense against torpedoes. At the heart of the SSTDS lies the Torpedo Warning System. The TWS employs advanced passive detection techniques to locate, classify, and track incoming torpedoes, even those that are designed to evade traditional acoustic decoys. To neutralize the detected threat, the SSTDS employs the countermeasure anti-torpedo, or CAT. This encapsulated miniature torpedo is specifically designed to seek out, home in on, and destroy hostile torpedoes with unparalleled precision. The air wing plays a vital role in the carrier's defense. For deployment, a carrier must embark one of 10 carrier air wings, CVW. Strike fighters, such as the FA and F Super Hornets, form the backbone of the force, with a wing usually consisting of 24 to 36 of these formidable machines. Additionally, 2 squadrons, often including one from the U.S. Marine Corps, contribute 10 to 12 powerful FA-18 Hornets, further bolstering the strike capabilities. With their impressive speed, maneuverability, and advanced systems, aircraft like the FA-18 Hornets are well suited for both combat and aerial displays. Capable of reaching speeds of 1.6, these aircraft provide exceptional performance with a high thrust-to-weight ratio and digital fly-by-wire systems. Speaking of aircraft, one iconic aviation group associated with the U.S. Navy is the Blue Angels. Composed of skilled pilots flying FA-18 Hornets, they epitomize the power and versatility of naval aviation. These extraordinary pilots travel worldwide, dazzling up to 11 million spectators annually with their tight formations and mesmerizing aerobatics. In the realm of electronic warfare, carriers employ few EA Growlers and SLQ-32 jamming systems. These advanced technologies are specifically designed to disrupt and counteract enemy radar and communication systems, providing a crucial defensive advantage. When an aircraft carrier sets out on a deployment, it forms a formidable carrier strike group, CSG, comprising various warships and supply vessels. To ensure the carrier's safety, a strike group is always accompanied by at least 2 destroyers or equivalent vessels. These fast, maneuverable, and long-endurance warships are armed to the teeth. The Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, measuring approximately 500 feet in length, carries a wide range of guns, cannons, multiple torpedo tubes, and various cruise missiles and surface-to-air rockets. They also house helicopters on board for additional surveillance and protection during operations in enemy territory. Some of these vessels are specifically designed as guided missile destroyers, with larger missile magazines capable of contributing to anti-ballistic missile defense and simultaneous attacks. Another critical component of a strike group's defense is the attack submarines. The Ohio-class nuclear-powered submarine, measuring 560 feet in length, is one recognizable type in the U.S. Navy. Equipped with cruise missiles or ballistic missiles, these submarines can engage a wide range of targets on both land and sea. Another device or anti-missile system is the electromagnetic railgun and hypervelocity projectiles. The electromagnetic railgun is a cannon that launches hypervelocity projectiles, or HPV, at a speed of 4,500 to 5,600 miles per hour. It's a promising system that helps carriers to defend themselves against missiles at any given moment when they see a missile coming their way. This cannon started development in 2005, and now there are a few prototypes, each firing projectiles with enough energy to launch projectiles 50 to 100 nautical miles. Its development has been slow, and it will not be in service for another decade. But due to these delays, the U.S. Navy's been redirecting its focus on employing HPVs from 5-inch and 155mm powder guns as an anti-missile defense system. Today, no one could ever track and target a U.S. aircraft carrier. However, eventually enemies will figure out a way to target the carriers so that the carriers won't see it coming. The USS Gerald Ford uses interceptor missiles, sensors, and other ship defenses to attack and destroy enemy drones, aircraft, and surface threats. The carrier was challenged against rocket-powered drones that are reaching speeds up to 600 miles per hour. In this case, the carrier demonstrated the defensive capability to defeat such threats. Among the defense systems of the USS Ford, there's an integrated sensor networking longer-range ship-based radar. artificial intelligence-enabled targeting technologies, and laser weapons that are rapidly altering the equation for protecting carriers and other large surface ships at sea. It can locate and detect a threat from a long distance, giving them time to detect and react to avoid the hit. The power generation capabilities of the Gerald Ford CVN-78 class vastly exceed those of the previous Nimitz-class carriers. The high-energy laser and integrated optical and surveillance, also known as Helios, is a system designed to defeat unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, incoming missiles, and surface contacts. It can defeat incoming missiles, which drastically improves the carrier's missile defense by reducing the number of engagements that have to be met with the limited supply of standard missiles. In theory, lasers can resolve many of the problems associated with ballistic and cruise missile defense, including the accuracy and limited number of interceptors. This carrier is almost untouchable, with many sensors, radars, and anti-missile systems. The last line of defense is the CWIS, or close-in weapon system, which is expected to be deployed only when other long-range aspects of the carrier have failed. It can fire hundreds of small metal bullets per minute at incoming threats, such as missiles or aircraft. It's primarily used as a counter-air weapon, but recently the US Navy has been developing a new CWIS model that will be able to track and destroy incoming surface threats, such as small boats or approaching enemy missiles. Water cannons are another way to keep pirates at bay. They would shoot out a massive amount of water, around 1,350 gallons per minute, with a lot of force, about 175 pounds per square inch. In high-security situations, like on Navy vessels, fire hoses were sometimes used to fight off those pesky pirates, especially if they tried to board the ships. By spraying water at the attacking boat, the warships created a safe distance between themselves and the enemy. This tactic helped them stay stable and focused, giving them the best defense against potential threats. U.S. aircraft carriers can accomplish almost anything, from sealing the Bay of Bengal to exploring the Arabian Sea. Every year, new weapons are developed, enhancing the system's capabilities. The future of defense holds endless possibilities.